What's up, Couyons? Doing another review today. Today we are doing a comparison between Balcones Mirador and Balcones Mirador.
Got two different batches. So we got Mirador 20-1, bottled March 9, 2020.
And this is batch 21-1.
Bottled in 21.
Bottled January 13th, 21.
Alright. So we're going to do a Mirador review. Mirador has been a Balcones whiskey we've always liked.
Now, aged 36 months in oak. This one's aged 41 months in oak.
Oh, so the newer one, they age a little bit longer. So not much longer, but yeah, a little bit longer. So Mirador has always been a good whiskey. Texas Distillery out of Waco, Texas. This one happens to be 100% single malt, so it's all barley, finished in used oak. So you get a little bit lighter of a tinge to it for the whiskey. So it's not really a dark whiskey, it's more grain oriented. So you get more of the lighter whiskey with more grain flavors. You're going to pick out more of the malty notes to it. And we both, since he had bought a batch, and I've been having this batch from 2020, I actually have a couple of bottles of this batch I have. We figured we'd do one review and just kind of compare the two batches. Just to see what, if there's any differences from batch to batch, or just kind of playing around and enjoying the day.
You never know. They might have a couple of notes that pop out a little bit different.
Yeah.
There is a proof difference. What is it, about 3%?
Yeah, the one I have is the older batch from 2020 is 56.52.
And then mine is 53.5.
Yeah.
So
a little bit of a difference between proof, but it'll be interesting to see what's the differences in it. So
color is about the same.
Yeah,
So.
the color doesn't even change with it at all. Oh, we put the capped one with the
higher proof.
the higher proof older bottle, and then the uncapped one is just the newer bottle. So the newer batch.
You want to start with the lower one first? Or
Yeah, we
higher
can do
one?
that. We can do a lower one first.
All right. Texas Funk Corn.
So I always get fruity notes from this. Always. I don't know, maybe it's because it's malty, with like Scotch wise, but I always get fruity notes.
It does have a fruitiness to it right off the bat, but
Yeah.
Balcones Mirador single malt whiskey is an expression that pays homage to traditional single malts and has been significant inspiration to our craft. With its softer wood profile, Mirador emphasizes the delicate and understated fruity qualities of mature malt. Soft entry gives way to layers of apple and pear, leading to stone fruit. I get the pear for sure.
Yeah.
And apple, yeah. Or that's just nose, but and some cinnamon. Leading to stone fruit on the mid palate, finished in supple oak and honeycomb. This is an elegant and inviting whiskey, excellent for complementing and conversation.
I never changed the back label because mine says the exact same thing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the nose, definitely get like fruits. They say apple pears. I almost get like tropical fruits, like pineapple. I don't know. It's just my own little thing with it. I know pineapple wasn't mentioned. They said apple and pear, but definitely getting like a pineapple.
Definitely an apple and pear. I said corn a minute ago, but now that it's, I think that might just be like Balcones being used to all the corn, that they use and
Yeah.
all their different whiskeys. It's just maybe.
I know you said Texas Funk at the beginning, but I think this is the one whiskey from Balcones that I don't get like a straight up like.
I think it's like an initial thing, but it is.
Funk.
You get a little bit. It's. I don't know. When I first opened my bottle, dude, the Texas Funk on it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was almost unbearable. Just really intense, hard to drink, harsh. It definitely got a lot better as it opened up.
Yeah, this one's I don't get it as much on here. Like,
I don't get it as much now that it's got the air out a second.
yeah, definitely some fruits though. Creaminess to it. I always get like a creaminess to Balcones. All Balcones, but Mirador, it picks it up because you don't have as much with the oak. It's not new oak, it's used oak, so you're gonna get a little bit less oak, where it brings out a little bit more of the creaminess from the malt. Yeah, fresh fruit though. I mean, it's not a highly complex nose, but it's some good notes there.
The alcohol burn on it too is very predominant, I would say. For being really just right there at about 106 to what, 12?
Yeah.
On yours, roughly. All right.
Ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Cheers. There's the fruits.
I was gonna say that stone fruit up front.
Peaches. I definitely get like a little apple peach.
I get like I would say the apple first over the peach. This apple peach.
Yeah. Apple peach and a cream, like coming into the finish.
I like a little cinnamon after the apple peach. But yeah, creamy after that. Maybe even a little leather there.
Man, that's good. That's some good whiskey.
Very good.
Mirador is hard to find, so anytime I see it like on the shelf, I'll pick it up. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, a couple bottles I have to order online because they just don't have them in the area.
I find the alcohol burn too on the finish. You get that little bit of oakiness that finishes with it. With the alcohol burn, it's great.
A little light oak, yeah.
It's not intense. It's not strong. It's just that perfect little finish to it that just kind of carries on.
Yeah. Man, that's hard to get. That's hard to.
That's a good Texas whiskey right there.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna save a little bit to compare the two.
Yeah. All right.
That
Round
was
two.
good, man.
This is your bottle.
Yeah, a little bit higher proof, but a younger batch. So this batch is 36 months, where this one's 41 months. So, you know.
All right. See, right off the bat, I kind of get that Texas funk right off the first nose, but
This one's a little bit more higher proof, so you yeah, definitely get the apple in this one.
I was gonna say caramel apple a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a little bit more oak on it, huh?
I'm not actually getting much oak. I'm getting caramel apple.
Yeah, I get a little bit more oak.
I'm thinking just that fair apple right there, you know.
That's crazy. It's definitely a difference in the batches I found.
You know what I'm not getting on this one? I'm not getting the alcohol as much. Maybe because of the first sip on that one and so on. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm used to it, but
Yeah, I don't get much alcohol on it either.
it's just
And
caramel apple.
It's a higher proof too.
And I mean very, very, very subtle oak. Makes,
Get a
makes
little
me
peach note.
smell, or I'm thinking like a fair apple, you know? It's
Yeah, yeah.
almost
A
no
fair apple.
alcohol to it at all, just a fair apple.
Caramel apple. Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
It's crazy that has higher alcohol.
Dude,
I get almost nothing alcohol.
it's
on.
sweet though. This one's a lot sweeter. I
It
think.
is sweeter.
Damn.
The caramel apple, there's some chocolate like right after
Yeah.
that.
Caramel apple and chocolate, straight up. That's good notes. Why is this one so much sweeter?
I don't know. Like the alcohol burn, it's like non-existent. It's like you would never know this
Dude,
is higher
yeah.
proof. And
It's
like
good.
mine's older too, so
I know, it's crazy.
the only thing I can think of, maybe that one's opened up a little bit more, but
It's been open for a long time. My bottle's been... Dude, this was bottled in 2020. I probably opened it sometime last year, okay? It's been open for at least a year.
that
So-
one, that it really is kind of the same notes, but this one's caramel apple, and then has a oakiness to it, then that creaminess, that oaky leather creaminess or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it finishes, but there's really no alcohol burn finish to it. It's just, I don't know, it's like drinking dessert.
It goes sweet.
It's like drinking dessert.
It just goes sweet at the end. Almost fruit by the footish. Like a candy. You know what I mean? Fruit by the foot candy.
It's I don't know, very dessert-like.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say, I think I like this one a little bit better just because it's, I don't know, it just hits a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I can't believe they're so different of a glass, man. It's wild.
Well, I find they're very similar, but definitely very different. I just noticed something. That's got twice the glass on the bottom.
Yeah. Well, no.
No, I'm telling.
Yeah, maybe so. That's weird.
Maybe they had some issues with it breaking or something. I don't know. They changed their bottle.
Maybe so.
This just in on Whiskey Couyons channel. Balcones increases the glass thickness on the bottom of their bottle.
I mean, going back and forth, it seems like a subtle difference on the nose, though. It's not much of a change.
This one's a lot more potent. Mine,
Yeah.
the lower proof, it just...
Alcohol-wise?
I find the nose is definitely just more predominant. The smells and aromas hit a little bit harder. This one's, I don't know, more balanced. Let's see, flavors. I find it tastes more oak now on this one.
Yeah. I do get some oak to it. A little bit more oaky than the other one.
This one is creamier.
Yeah.
And then, hey, look, I just got a little alcohol burn now. I don't know. Definitely interesting. Nonetheless, both great bottles. I think they are very similar, but they also definitely have, you can definitely tell they're a little bit different batch.
So you're looking at a 5-month difference in aging. So obviously this one, like expected, it's a little bit more oaky. The older one, the newer one actually, his bottle in 2021, a little bit more oaky, but lower proof.
That could be the difference in the...
Yeah, you're getting the oak in it. It's good. You get a little bit less, a little bit less of the cream and the sweetness, but it's oakier. And I don't know, for some reason it does come off a little bit harsher, probably because it's more oaky. It's older.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It's age 41 months, whereas this one's 36 months. So maybe you're getting the oak tannins.
Yeah. That could definitely make it feel a little bit more harsh.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, both of them are great though. I mean, I would. So price point on this, about $90 a bottle for the Mirador. They run about the same. What's that one you had? The peated Balcones.
Yeah, that was 90 as well.
About the same price as that one, and really give or take, you can go either way. Like if you really like peat stuff, you're a peat head, and go with the peated one. If you like creamier, like traditional Scotch, go with one of these. But honestly, like you can go either way with it. Both of them good bottles to pick up. But it was a good little experiment, man. Between the batches, like it's crazy. Very subtle changes. Not a huge difference between the batches, but there is a difference between each batch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think even at 90, because that's exactly what I pay for my bottle too, man.
Yeah.
I would definitely pick these up again. They are hard to find, so when I saw this, I was like, I'm buying that.
Yeah, I couldn't even, you found it. Where you picked that up at?
Actually, I got a Total Wine when I was on vacation in San Antonio.
Yeah, so it's a Texas whiskey. We never find them over here. Even at Total Wine, you can't find it.
I've never seen it in stores before. When I seen that on the shelf, I was like, no way.
I picked up both of mine. I had to order them from a website, one of the liquor websites, but I've never seen it in the store. So take it for what it is. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I could take like much of a difference. If anything, it'd be like a .25. Yeah. So I love Mirador, man. Honestly, It's probably one of my favorites. That's not like a Scotch. Like my favorite is Scotch. Then you got bourbon. That's my two big dogs right there. So this is like an outlier. It's an American single malt, Texas single malt. So I'm gonna go 8.25, 8.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. 825. Like I just did Iron Root, and that's another Texas whiskey, and I think I gave that one an 8. Pretty sure.
Iron Root's good, man.
I'd put this above it because the flavors are a little bit more complex, a little bit, I would say, better. The Iron Root, its Texas funk note was spot on. It's fucking amazing. But the rest of it is pretty basic after that. This has a little bit more going on with it, and its Texas funk note is also pretty badass. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say 2.5 is spot on.
Both of them are good though.
Really, yeah. It could be either or on those. Whether you want that little bit more punch, that little bit more burn, or if you just want that creaminess, that's just like a dessert. I kind of like the dessert one a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. They did a lot of whiskey in New Oak. There's Balcones single malt. Balcones rye even is New Oak, so you get a lot of that oak to it. And aged in Texas, it doesn't take long for it to pick up a huge oak note, have an oak presence. But being aged in used oak, the Mirador, like, I don't know, for me, it's probably my favorite Balcones just because it shines being aged in used oak. You get more of the grain, fruitier notes, a little bit of creaminess to it that doesn't show up with that oak kind of drowning it out. And that Texas funk almost takes like a back seat compared to like some of the new oak where you're gonna get straight up Texas oak, that Texas funk. So it's good though.
When you get any Texas whiskey, almost the predominant note is generally that Texas funk.
Yeah,
So,
and this one takes a back seat because it's used oak.
yeah.
So it's a used second barrel finish. So it's good.
I'd say that's one of the greater things about that one is it's not predominantly Texas funk.
Right. But that's it, man. Texas Mirador. Definitely go pick it up if you see it in the store. So I'll go search it out and go get it from a website like I did.
Texas in your glass, LSU in your heart. Well, Whiskey Couyons, man. Like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.